Hi everyone, Flaming Footy here and welcome back to a new video on the channel. And today guys, here we are to continue my rebuilding series in AFL 23, and in today's video we're going to be trying to rebuild Essendon. First loss, but yeah, of course these rebuilds go pretty normally as they always do. Try to rebuild them, try to always finish higher than the year before, and it's 2 losses to start of the year, not great. Our first loss coming up against the Hawks, now playing the Suns in 2 Sunday afternoon Channel 7 games. We've lost our first 2 games of the year, and I'll be letting you guys know the rebuild list a little bit later on. But anyway though, it is now time to play St Kilda in their 150th game, and we snare the win. A nice win there, a really nice win. Now we're playing the Giants. 12th versus 16th, at least we got our first, we've got our season underway. Our season has not started off that greatly, and now we are taking on the D's at the Adelaide Oval, and we get absolutely smashed there. Now we're playing the Pies on Anzac Day, and the Pies are in 16th, we are in 18th. Both sides are in horrible form, and the Pies get the win, so really bad start. The Cats just outside the top 8 at the moment. We lose to them as well. Alright, now it's time to play the Power at the Adelaide Oval, and we lose that one, so disappointing start. Now we're playing the Lions at the Gabba on a Saturday night, who are in 15th, and this season is starting to get a little bit out of hand. We play the Tigers now, have won their last 3, we've lost our last like 6 or something ridiculous like that. We lose that one. Again, it was another really good first quarter start, but got to do better than that. Now we play the struggling Eagles, who are in 17th in Perth though. We win. Mid-season rookie draft. Do we have a spot? Do we have a pick? No, we don't. Alright, now playing North, who have also have lost like their past 4 of their past 5, and they get their win. North now playing Carlton, who are in 6th, and we don't want to be doing that. We want to be going to allow the automatic team selection. We win. Very similar to the real life score, maybe even the real life score. So we're in a little bit of form. Going back to Perth now to play Freo, who only just got a win last week, and we win that one. So a little bit of hope. Everything's got to go right though. Everything's got to go right, and we've got to start by being the Power, who are in a brilliant winning streak. And we get close to them. Now playing the Crows, who are in 3rd. So a very tough couple of weeks here for the Dons. We simulate that one and we win. So there is hope. We got to win, and we got to beat the Cats, who are just in 8th at the moment. So got to try and get these wins here, and we win that one. So there's hope. There is real hope. Now we're playing the Dogs the week after, so another side verge on the edge of the top 8, and fortunately enough we lose that one. Now playing the Swans, another team just on the verge of the top 8. I think we've got to win every game from here, and that should be season done. We're playing the Eagles now, who are in 13th, and yeah, we won't be making finals now. We'd need a miracle, and we lose to West Coast, so we're not going to be able to win. We've got North Melbourne now, who are in 7th. Now we can just play spoiler. We lose that one as well. We're playing the Giants now, who are not in great form. But again though, we aren't either. We've lost our past 4, and we look like we were coming for a moment. At least we get the win there, and now playing the Pies in the final round, and bottom 4 finish for us, but it'll give us a nice little bounty of top selections, and we get absolutely smashed in that game. So 16th, not great. Definitely not great. But now it is going to be time to see how the competition went, and the Brownlows. So Essendon. Don't see anyone. Shield with the 14 votes. Coleman, don't see anyone. See lots of Tigers, but not any Essendon. Nowhere, no one at all. Darcy Parish with 19, the rising star. No one either will go to the All-Australian team. So Wiedemann, the key forward, he gets into the All-Australian team. Again, a lot of Richmond here. So it looks to me as if the Tigers would have won the flag. That's what I reckon. We'll have a look at the finals. The D's won the flag. So Richmond went in the semi-finals, and that is how the grand final went, for anyone wondering. Alright, so now we are going to be going through this list. Trade period is now officially open. Alright, so we're going to go to team management, list management, and contract. So we've got a lot of really good players. So we've got McGrath. We'll just start by offering him 500,000. He might want it. He wants 544. We can do that for him. No issue there. Andy McGrath. Alright, sweet. So we've got him. Sam Draper. Obviously want to have the ruck. We'll see if he wants 570. Again, he'll probably want 3 years as well. This is quite a good list which Essendon have got. So look, there's definitely a lot which we can do with this list. And Darcy Parish is obviously another one. We'll lowball him to start, 564,000, and he'll take it. So we've got 3 huge players here. Langford now. Come back to him a little bit later. Ben Hobbs. Oh, how huge this man is. We'll see if we can get him for the steal of the trade period. Alright, so I'm happy to offer him a fair bit of money here. I'm happy to offer him like upwards of 200,000 if he wants it. See if their contract situation improves. Look, we'll go long. We'll go long term. We'll ask this. What about auto negotiate? Okay, so he would have taken that, I reckon, then Ben Hobbs. Yes, he did. So auto negotiating can work. If you're struggling to get a player, it'll work. Obviously, Sam Wiedemann. Obviously need him at this football club. Huge. So we've got another really nice key forward. We were Snelling, probably another one which probably wouldn't want to really stay here, but I want him to stay though. He's a good player. We'll ask that question, and I think he took it. He did. Will Snelling took it. So he took it. We've got now Nick Cox, which again we can probably get him really relatively cheap. Again, another really nice young up and coming player. He wants 400,000 a year. I'll give him 400,000 a year. It's probably a little overs, but look, again, I'm happy to give that to him. Right, so who else have we got out of contract now? We've got Perkins. Yes, we need him. We need Archie Perkins. He's huge. 3-year deal. I mean, look at that potential overall. Like, we've got some really good players at this football club. So, yeah, Archie Perkins, he's going to be able to stay on. I don't think there's going to be a whole heap of trades in this. In all honesty, I don't think there's going to be a whole heap of trades. Because yeah, I think this list is really good. I think it'll just be probably some of the these what do you call them, like, alright, we'll offer, okay, so he'll accept that obviously. Has he accepted that? Yeah, he has. It's probably going to be like McDonald's. We'll see. What does he want? 407, maybe 3 years. I'll offer him that. See if he wants it. Does he want it? Oh, we've got McDonald's body. Brilliant. Massimo D'Ambrosio will look at keeping him as well. I'm pretty sure he'll probably want to stay. He wants 208. Can do. So that will just round it up to 210,000. Right, nice. We've got him. So we've started off really well getting these. McBride, I don't really think that we need him. Wanganeen, or we'll keep him. We'll keep him. I reckon this man's got some really good talent. We'll ask this question. Okay, right. We'll ask this question. Okay, right. We'll just auto negotiate. Okay, well, he's taken it. So we've got him. Voss, probably another one which we don't really need. McGonery, don't really need him. Guelphy, we need him though. We really do need him at this football club, so we're going to sign him on. Thank you. Right, now we want, who else do we need? Andrew Phillips. Look, if this ruck combination with Draper's working out really well, I think that's good. So we'll sign him on. We will try and sign him on. Okay, well then he's taken that obviously. Auto negotiate. Saves the day again. Andrew Phillips. Right, we've got Zach Reed. We've got Zerk Thatcher, Kelly, Lord, Redmond, Baldwin, Brian, Jones, Durham, Heppel, Wright, Hind, Stewart. So we're not going to sign Stewart. We will sign Nick Hind, and we're just going to do some auto negotiating now. Because again, we don't really want this to go for too long. So we've got Hind, Peter Wright, obviously. Need him. Yep, he's staying as well. So we've got Peter Wright now. Heppel, we'll just give him like a 1-year contract because again, he is getting towards the back end of his career. So again, was happy to offer him up that. Rejected your offer. He wants more years. Okay, he's still got a lot of play left in him, Dyson Heppel. He wants the 3 years, and wow, you wouldn't have seen that coming. Right, who else do we need? We need Reed. We will we'll go 216, 2-year deal. We'll ask that question. Okay, so he wants 241, and he'll want more years. Otherwise, if you don't give him more years, then yeah. Okay, he wants more. We'll just do this. Alright, he's accepted that. Sweet. And now we're going to go ahead and go to Zerk Thatcher. Let's auto-negotiate one for him. Let's submit the offer. 350,000. Right, there we go. He's signed. Right, there we go. Sweet. Got Zerk Thatcher now. We're going to go for Kelly, Redmond, Durham, and Jones, I reckon. So Sam Durham's only on the Category A list. If we can get him for another year, that'd be good. Can we? He cannot spend more than 3 years on the rookie list. What about this then? Again, these players that come off the rookie list are so cheap. They're so easy to get. They are just so easy to get, these players that come off the rookie list. Look at that. Like that's just that's quite easy. That's what's making these rebuilds a little bit easier, so that when they do come off the rookie list, fantastic stuff. So we've got Kelly now. We're going to do the same for Redmond. Huge. The auto negotiate tool is just so good because it saves a bit of time as well. Right, Brian Jones. Brian, look, we'll offer him 110 2-year deal. We'll ask that question. He wants 189. Alright, so about 200,000 is what he's going to want. We'll ask this question. He's accepted. Alright, so I think now that we've done most of the signing, we've still got Langford, we've still got Lord, and we've still got Jones, which I'm going to make my move and sign him on. So there we go. Now it is. So now he's got to remember some of these players. So we've got Langford. What's he at contract wise? We'll go 500. We'll go 3 years, and if he accepts it, he can have it. Okay, so Kyle Langford's on as well. So all of a sudden, there we go. We've got most of our players. Now, James Stewart, there's definitely some value around him. James Stewart and Baldwin. We'll see if Baldwin wants this. What about we move you on to the primary list? We give you 3 at 85. Right, what about we go a little bit more? 145. Okay, so he's not going to want to say. Alright, so we've got Stewart and Baldwin at the moment. We'll go. Baldwin can probably find a home at. We'll go. Who haven't we done a lot of trades with yet? I know that we haven't done a lot of trades with West Coast, so we'll go Baldwin to West Coast. Right, so trade request. Who might want? So Baldwin's about a 70 what? 77. So what about Luke Foley? That's probably not a bad one. We'll go 199, 2 years. We'll ask the question. Alright, he's accepted the offer. He could be a really nice play coming off of the half back line for, where is he? Baldwin. Alright, I think it'll be a relatively simple swap. We'll just chuck in pick 29 as our little sweetener. Don't take long to decline. What about pick 50? I'm happy to do it for this. Decline your offer after long deliberations. Okay, well then we've got pick 62. We've got 80. We'll go 80. We'll throw 80 in there. Decline your offer after long deliberations. Alright, then we'll throw 62 in. This should be the deal. There we go. There's the first trade. Baldwin for Foley, and then pick 62 for pick 50. So we've done a good job there. We've exchanged players and picks. Now James Stewart will go for Collingwood. James Stewart, where is he? James Stewart. Oh, Lord is another one that's out of contract. Lord, we won't go Stewart this time then. We'll go, keep on going down. McGonery, Voss, and McBride. Those are the other ones that are all out of contract. We want their first round pick. And we want, let's see, who do we want? We want another, like, look, there's not a whole bunch of good players, but we'll chase Bianco, I reckon. Yep, we'll go Bianco. We'll go 219,000 to switch sides for the Anzac Day clash. Boy, this Anzac Day clash next year is going to be a heated one, with Bianco swapping teams to Essendon. And I think that we'll take Arlo Draper as well. We'll ask the question of him as another really nice young player that can come in and fill a hole should he need to. He's a nice young player. He's accepted the offer as well. So we're going to go Arlo Draper. We'll ask for another top end pick. Actually, hold up. Here's what we'll do. We'll take McBride out of the trade, and we'll do this. Let's ask this question. Collingwood immediately decline. Alright, well then we'll add McBride in. And they accept. So all it took, we gave off 4 players. We got 2 back and a first round pick. That is very nice indeed. Good stuff there. I know James Stewart is still out of contract as well. Who else? We've done a really good job with these contracts. James Stewart, he's the only one. So this has been a good rebuild because we haven't made a whole heap of changes. We'll go James Stewart to Brisbane, I reckon, because I know they've got some really good young players. So James Stewart, there he is. He's a key defender. So, actually, I just thought that, you know who wants key defenders? You know who wants tall players overall? The Sydney Swans do. Just makes sense. Just would make sense to go James Stewart to Sydney. And in return, I would love Joel Amadi, but considering that we don't want Aaron Francis back. Will Gould, we could be swapping a couple of key defenders here. We know that he's still got a fair bit of footy ahead of him, this man, Will Gould. So I'm happy to offer him up this contract. He wants 221, or I think we might just see if there's anybody else before we go chasing him. But otherwise, if we don't, then I think Will Gould's a good one. We've already gotten Sheldrick in another one of these, so not going to go for him. Look, no, I think Will Gould is probably the safest option here, so we'll negotiate a contract with him. I know that he wanted 221,000, so we'll pay up. There we go. Will Gould comes to this football club. He has accepted the deal. So because we are giving up a bit of overall now, I think we ask 16 as well. Immediately decline. Alright, then we'll go 39, and then, yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Immediately decline. Alright, then what about we take 39 out of the deal? Because I know that Will Gold's still got footy ahead of him. That's what would make me think that I would have to probably give up a pick. So we'll give up 44, declining off after some consideration. We'll give them 80 as well. That might just be the little sweetener. After some more consideration, they can have 98 as well. These are picks which we don't need. Alright, well then we'll go, instead of 80, well, instead of 98, we'll go a future round 2 draft pick next year, because again, we don't, yeah, there we go. Alright, sweet. So now what I want to do is I want to try and get a little bit more in this year's draft. So what have the Dogs got? They've got pick 6. We'll give up our future for pick 6. Let's see if they'll do that. Quickly accept. Well, we've got pick 6 this year, and I mean, look, it is a risk when you do trade your futures, but again, though, considering that we're not going to be doing this trade period next year, doesn't really matter. Right, we're going to go North Melbourne now. We are going to, there's none of our players which we need to give up, except Manuka or whatever his name is, and we'll just see if we can get pick 12 and 34 in the door for him. We'll just ask this question, immediately decline, because I want to try and get some more draft hand this year. So we'll just do this. I think that's a pretty fair deal. Yeah, there we go. So we've done that now. I've gotten a few more picks in the door, and we've all of our uncontracted players have left the football club. So we've done a really good job here. I'm just going to make sure there is no more uncontracted players, and then we can pretty much just go ahead and get set straight into the second year of this rebuild. We have a look at the trade offers which we've done. We've done Baldwin for Foley, and then pick 62 for 50. With West Coast, we did Lord, Montgomery, Voss, and McBride for pick 9, Bianco and Draper. From Collingwood, then we traded with Sydney, we did Stewart for Gold, and then we also gave them pick 44 and a future second round draft pick. For the Western Bulldogs, we gave them future round 1 draft pick next year and got pick 6 this year. And then with Essendon, we did Munkara to North for pick 34. So we've done a good job there. I think now it's just about trading off a few more of next year's draft picks to get a little bit more in this year. So I'm going to go ahead and trade off a round 3 and a round 4 draft pick for, well, is there any player which we could perhaps get? Paris. Ooh, I don't mind the look of that. Or James Van Ez, who's got a very good potential. We'll ask the question of him. We'll do this. We'll sign him up long term. Alright, so here we go. We can get another player in the door in Van Ez, who's got good potential. We'll go straight away for this. We're overpaying, but Okay, that's not what they're looking for. So we might have to trade in this year's draft. I mean, look at our first rounders. We don't really need pick 34, but I think we'll first ask of 50. Don't take long. Alright, so then we'll go 34, and then we'll go 80. That's what we'll give them. Declining offer after some consideration. What about around... Oh, this is where it gets tough. It'll probably have to be 34 and 50, which means that we're going to be going missing. But we'll do this then. We'll ask this question. Declining offer after some consideration. Alright, because we need to try and get some picks in the middle there. There we go. We've gotten one in the middle because we're giving off 34 and 50. So I just thought we can get one back in 70. That's not bad. And, well, we've done a good job there. So we've traded with a bunch of clubs. And now, probably just to go back into the middle order of the draft again, I think, like, maybe something in the 30s or 50s even, like this. And because it is a round 3, we'll go pick 98, we'll go pick 80, and then we'll go a future round 5. We'll do that, just to hop back into this year's draft. Round 6, future round 6. Alright, we'll do that. Decline your offer after some consideration. Okay, well then what about if we go... Oh, there's not really... We might have to give up... No, because I just need this pick in the 50s. That's the thing. We'll go... I wish we could add another thing on, because this is the best that I've got. Okay, right. Okay, so we're going to have to clear this. We'll go with Adelaide then and see what pick they've got. They've got 55. They might accept our offer then of it was 80, 98, future round 5, future round 6. Declining offer after long deliberations. Alright, so again, we're not doing this. We just need to find a club that's got like maybe even 57 or 58. Perhaps. What have Brisbane got? They've got 56. Well then again, we'll approach them with our offer. Let's going to try and see if we get this draft pick. Again, we did, like, who won the flag? It was Melbourne. So then what about if we go to Richmond? Then see what they've got. They've got pick 59. Alright. Well now we'll go to them with our offer. Because I mean we're kind of just giving off a heap of picks here, but we just want to try and get back into that round of the draft. Jeez. Well then for pick 59 I'd do this. Nah, I wouldn't. Alright, well then we'll go to the premiership winners in Melbourne and ask for their pick. Because we don't need next year's picks. That's the thing. So they've got... What have they got? They've got pick 58. Okay then. Oh, it'll probably be one of those bottom clubs. Who finished towards the bottom? I think it was like West Coast. So then they'll have like pick 61 or something, mightn't they? 62. Okay, then we'll go chasing that for 80, 98. Future round 5, future round 6. We'll ask this. Decline. Alright, well then our trade request will be for 68. Which we're kind of ripping ourselves off now. Okay. Alright, well we're done. We're done with the trades. We're done with the trades. This is what we ended up doing in the end. So we've got lots of good... let's just go through our little draft thing at the moment. So what have we got in terms of our drafts? We've got 2, 6 and 9 all in the first round. Then we've got 23. Then we've got a bit of a void for the draft. We've got 70. And then we've got 98. So we might just try and buy in a pick again this year. Another pick this year. Round 5, we'll get rid of the future round 8, and we'll go 116. Decline. Alright, then we'll bring in 98 for 73. Around 4. Decline again, please. Okay, then we'll give him an actual proper pick this year. Okay, yep. We'll clear that. We'll go Gold Coast. This is the last club which I'm going to look at trading with. They've got 65 in round 4. Okay, right. We'll go Hawthorn. What have they got? They've got 63. Alright, I'm trying to find... Alright, we'll go Port Adelaide. They'll have 78. That'll work. Then we'll go... Try this. There we go. It doesn't really matter. We kind of ripped ourselves off a bit, but who cares? There we go. So that is the end of, yeah, that's all that we need to do now. So we actually ended up finishing 17th this year for agency period closing. I don't know how to do free agency stuff, even though it's too late now, but how do we do it? Watch list player transfers. Alright, so this shows all the player transfers now. Let's see. Interesting. Oh yeah, you can see some of our trades that we did. Very interesting. The big one with us and Collingwood, obviously, and then, yep, us and West Coast. Durham got the rookie promotion. How do we get, like, restricted and unrestricted free agents and all that? I want to know. Can I, like, search all players? I can view players. Doesn't really matter. I don't even know if that's in the game yet. But anyway, though, time to go ahead and get on to the onto the next year. We've got the drafts to go through. We've signed up everyone. It's the national draft. We've got a very good hand. We probably should have looked at trading with the Giants. That would have been a good one. A pressure forward, a line breaker, midfield. I'm going to take the ruckman, I reckon. Because we've got another pick. We've got a very nice bounty up the top here. So I was looking at Barnes. That's who I do want. Yes, that is who I do want. Is Barnes. And then now we've got another one here. So now it's our turn again. And I was having a look at Wallace, a rebounding key defender. Yep, we'll take that. Thank you very much. Right, now we go 23, and then we just have this big void, which has slid back to 25 due to bids probably. A one-out forward, we'll do that. We'll select the player. Alright, and now we just have a big void of the draft. We don't come back into the draft until a little bit later on. At about 72, I think it might be now. Oh no, 68 because we traded up to get it. And I think Brian was there before, so we'll take him now. We've got another pick. We've got a couple of back-to-back ones. We've got Alan Shaw. Right, we'll go this one. We'll go Logan. No, we'll go Murray. They're a bit of a risk here, but I think Whittaker is probably not a bad one to take. Right, we've got 85. We'll take Dunkley. Oh no, we're trying to look at this potential. This is what we always did in Evo, was looking at this potential, and I think a mobile ruckman is probably not bad. Right, here we go. We've still got O'Keefe. He was the other one which I wanted, and now got a couple of back end picks which I don't need. But we'll take Logan, who was another one that I had my idea on. Although I have my thoughts, so we'll just simulate to finish it off. Alright, so we'll complete the draft. We've got the rookie draft now. Don't know if we've got any spots left on our list. We never pick in these rookie drafts. I wish that we could just skip our picks at the draft. If you know how to skip a pick in the draft, let me know in the comment section, because I'd like to know. Final list, lodgement deadline. So we've done this. Leave it to list management. Assign Jonesy numbers, auto assign. Yep, auto assign. End of the year, so here we go, beginning of a brand new year. Here we go. We've got the Saints to start things off at RSEA Park, and look, last year we finished 17th, so there's obviously we can go further. We got to do better than that this year, and we win our first game of the year, so that's good. We start off by playing the Swans in a huge clash on a Saturday afternoon at Marvel Stadium, and we get the Chockies there. Good win to start off our year. Now we go down to Tassie to take on Hawthorn. A rare trip down to Tassie for us, and we get the job done there. So really nice second year starting. We're playing Carlton in a very weird Sunday twilight time slot, and we're winning there. So we've done good. We didn't make a whole heap of changes, but the couple that we've made are looking to have paid off. We win against the Power now. Really good start. We're on top of the table at the moment. We're playing the Cats at GMHBA. We've won our past 4. We do lose our first game of the year, but don't fear though, we've done a good job so far. A Saturday twilight game at Norwood Oval against North Melbourne. We struggled to beat them last year, we beat them this year. Now playing Collingwood in the Anzac Day game. And remember, a couple of players have switched sides here, so it'll be a fiery one. And we take it to Collingwood and we let them know about it. We win that game. Playing Sydney again, of course. Very quick turnaround. Playing them in round 1, now playing them in round 8. Of course, Will Gold going up against his former side twice already this year. Now playing the Crows Sunday afternoon at Marvel Stadium. Where are the Crows this year? I'll have a look at that in a moment. But we win that one. So the Crows are in 14th. Now the Giants, who are in 9th. We're playing them in the nation's capital, Manuka Oval. Simulate that one, and we lose by 6. Now Sir Doug Nichols round kicks off. 2nd versus 8th. Blockbuster Saturday night clash. And we take it up to the Dogs. We beat them. It's the mid-season rookie draft now. And I don't think we'll need to be taking anyone in this draft. No, because they always make us use these draft picks. So we don't need to take anyone. Gee, look at the players that Port took. Dream time of the G. Here we go. Richmond and Essendon. Saturday night clash, of course. You can see that the Indigenous Guernseys are there. And we lose to the Tigers. So, still a little bit of wiggle room, but not too much. We're 8 points out. Well, like, we're 8 points in at the moment. But, yeah, there's teams closing in on us for sure. It's Carlton and Essendon. And we win that one. Now playing the Eagles in a Saturday afternoon in Perth. We're in 2nd, but again though, there's not a lot of room for error, and we win that one. So now round 16, huge top of the table blockbuster here. Thursday night MCG Essendon D's, and the D's prevailed by 8 points. Now we're taking on the Suns at Marvel. Saturday twilight. Here we go. 4-point thriller. Saturday night now playing Freo at Optus, and we only need a couple more wins to just ensure that we're in the top 8. Probably 3 more would be handy, and well, we win that one. We're playing the Saints now, who are in 17th, so a couple of little easier weeks here for us against 16th and now 17th, and we win that one. So all we need to do now is probably win this last game against the top 8, playing the Cats. Saturday afternooner, and we win that one. We've been scoring well as well, so I'd be expecting to see somebody probably in the Coleman race, or key 40 in the All-Australian team, or 40 in the All-Australian team, and somebody very high up in the Coleman. We go down the lines by a point on a Saturday night at the Gabba. Now it's another Saturday night game, this time playing the Hawks at Marvel Stadium. We win that one by 5. We've won a couple of thrillers this year. Look at us in Melbourne, and Port, and Sydney, and Geelong, Western Bulldogs, Richmond, all off to the races, and it's just down to who wants that final spot in the top 8. Round 23, this could very well decide. Saturday night clash at Heritage Bank Stadium, we win this one. So, we're not going to finish first. A second spot would be good. The Lions, who are just inside the top 8, will finish in there, you'd think, with their win, but doesn't matter, because we're playing finals football. Our first one will be at the MCG on a what night? A Friday night qualifying final up against Sydney. Will Gold against his former team. We win. We're through the prelim final. 43 points if you don't mind. Prelim final now. We're up against Melbourne. Melbourne failed. Melbourne must have failed. Yeah, they would have lost the final to get here. But we're playing them. They've been on top of the ladder for the whole year. It's another prelim final fail. Up by 9 at 3/4 time and couldn't hold on. And in the end, that is our year done. That is our year done. So, Melbourne, I mean, look, they've been the best team all year. Look at them on the ladder. Look at that. They were well and truly off and ahead. How many wins did they get throughout the year? They played 20-3 to get to 80 points, and then we were next, and along with Sydney on 16-7. So they were the best team of the year. They surely won the flag. We'll have a look at the Brownlow. And again, nobody really polling highly. Shield 17, Merritt 16, Coleman. There should be somebody high here. Peter Wright 26. Wiedemann 26. So we had a couple up there, and Rising Star again. Not surprised not to see anyone. Right, the All-Australian team. Now we were kicking high scores, and none of our forward line is on there, which is weird. No one still from our team, and nobody makes it. So that's interesting. We're going to go ahead and advance. We're going to go ahead now and have a look at the fixture and see who won the flag. It probably should have been the D's, and it was the D's in the end. They win by 30. After comfortably leading the game from the outset, 8-40 at quarter time, and just continued on their merry good way from there. And gee, they're up by 49 at 3/4 time. The Dogs pegged it back in the last to try and come back. But look, unfortunately enough, wasn't our year. We're going to try and win a flag with another team this rebuild series. We'll go through the list now. So we've done West Coast, done the Western Bulldogs, and we've done Geelong. This is Essendon. Next is Collingwood, and then the list goes as followed: Gold Coast, Adelaide, Sydney, St Kilda, Melbourne, Port Adelaide, Carlton, Hawthorn, GWS, Fremantle, Brisbane, Richmond and North to finish off the rebuild series. Anyway though, it was another good one. It was another really close one, and look, it was a way better year than what we started. We started in 17th. We built this list. We finished second in the end and nearly won that flag. But let me see, for Essendon supporters, I want to go through this. We did win a final. We won a final. We did win the final. So, yeah, there we go. We did win a final, and we got through the prelim final week and just lost by 5 points there against the eventual premiers. So, very good season. A shorter one, but a better, like a very nice, like a little bit of a shorter rebuild, but yeah, a good one. Anyway though, we definitely turned this team around for 17th to 2nd, 17th first year, second year, and yeah, that's always good to know that we really did rebuild this team essentially. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please do make sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. See you guys in the next video on the channel. Thank you guys so much. Bye everyone, Flame Footy out.